Hello and welcome back to our series on disability income insurance. In this video, we are addressing a crucial aspect, the gaps in group coverage and why individual policies matter. While group disability insurance offered by employers is valuable, it often comes with limitations. And when I say it's valuable, I don't want you to forego obtaining group coverage because of the affordability aspect. But these policies might not fully cover your needs, leaving potential gaps in your financial protection. And this is why individual policies are so important in addition to your group coverage. Here's an important point to note. Group disability insurance may not cover bonuses or earner distributions. And we talked about some of the limitations before in a previous video about the 60% cap. But there are some other limitations that you should know about. If a significant portion of your income comes from these sources of bonus income or owner distributions, there's a potential gap that individual disability income insurance can fill. So I already prepared this for you, but let's take a look at it in some detail. So just as an example, let's say you are an executive. This is true for a lot of executive clients, this setup. And your base salary is $160,000 pre-tax. That's $13,300 that you take home pre-tax every month. Short-term disability, I've seen various amounts, but this is just an example, but covers 80% of your salary. That's $10,600 pre-tax. Long-term disability, 60% is a very typical benefit amount, as I mentioned before. I have seen 66 as well, but if it's 60, that's going to be an $8,000 monthly benefit. It's a pretty significant cut from the $13,300. So just asking yourself that question, is that enough income replacement for me and my family, is a good question to start with. Now, two things that I want to point out. If you make over $300,000, and there's going to be something that you should know about. You have caps on your monthly benefit. I've seen a lot of the highest cap that I've seen for a long-term disability monthly payment is $15,000, but I've also seen $10,000. And so if you are earning $300,000 or more, you're not going to receive any more than $15,000. But if you have a $15,000 cap, but if your cap is $10,000 and you make $300,000, that's going to be less than 60% of your income replaced. That's only going to give you $120,000 of income in a year when you're used to making $300,000. It's a significant gap that needs to be filled. Another significant thing that you should know about gaps in group coverage is this. If you earn bonuses, as I mentioned at the beginning, toward the beginning of this video, let's say this person makes $160,000, but they have 50% cash bonus of their salary every year. That's $80,000 that is not taken into account into the disability coverage. And so not only do you get a pay cut of about $5,000 a month, you're also not going to receive this additional $80,000 of bonuses when you're on disability. Oftentimes they're performance based. And so if you're on long-term disability, you're not able to perform the duties of your job to obtain bonuses. Also, none of your stock bonuses for future awards would be covered either. And so again, this is why supplementing your group coverage with an individual policy that you can customize is so important. Individual disability income is a supplement, as I mentioned, and it's personalized. So it fills the voids that group coverage often has. One other thing that I want to cover in this video is disability overhead coverage. So this is often overlooked, and it's for owners specifically. Disability overhead insurance can be crucial, and it's not included in your group coverage. It helps cover ongoing business expenses such as rent, utilities, and employee salaries, allowing your business to keep running smoothly if you're unable to work due to a disability. Typically, the benefit period lasts 1 to 2 years while you recover and find someone to replace your work in the business. As we conclude this video series, remember that disability income insurance is a vital component of your financial plan. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to reach out to Whitney Wealth Group. This is Whitney Emanuel signing off and wishing you a secure financial future.